Greetings, everyone. My name is Tracy Heron, and I'm coming back to you again. I know I did say that I would do these videos concerning real estate. I was going to stay in my lane concerning real estate. And again, I'm 23 years now, a realtor, now a broker owner. And so I do want to inform and keep the public abreast of any new laws, any new changes, anything in the industry that I think would be valuable information for you. But this evening, I am doing a video concerning my decision on how I shall vote this Tuesday. And so I have revealed to a couple of family members my decision on how it's going to vote. And it just turned into a big brouhaha. And I couldn't understand, why such anger, on my decision to vote. And as you can probably figure out, I'm voting for Donald Trump. And so the reason why I'm voting for Donald Trump is I took a lot of time thinking about it. I just ain't haphazardly decide I'm going to do this thing. And so, as I looked over everything that's been going on in this season, let me just say in 2020, with the coronavirus, Lord knows we are all sick of that word and hearing of what's going on with that. But so many deaths and so much things, and then they still talking more and more about it. And so, long story short is I just kind of listened to what each candidate was talking about, their beliefs, their principles. And so that was the all I had to go by. I couldn't really hinge my thoughts or my decision based on how they, I shouldn't even say so much performed. While that's important, I think it's more important on their principles, what they believe. Me being a woman of God, I got to stick with, how they think in this here era of, I want to say, our final hour. And let me put it like this. God said in the beginning, he told Adam and Eve, go forth, be fruitful, and multiply. And you can't get that out of the same two sexes uniting and becoming and being a union. And I know that, I love my brothers and sisters, everybody, whatever your decision is, but it ain't producing. So Donald Trump don't believe that way. He don't believe in same-sex marriage. And it's one thing to perform the act and be in that lifestyle, but it's another thing to make it law. Have your name attached to that. And then it's excuse me. And then the other big thing with him was he don't believe in abortion, full term abortion. God forbid that ever get passed. And so it's enough that you would do an abortion on a something that don't look like a child, but is a child. It's God's beginning. But to wait till the baby is fully developed, you can feel it moving in your womb as a woman. You practically know what that child how it's gonna be, he or she, when it's born. They gonna be a busybody because they was busy inside of you. You get the privilege as a woman to experience that. So I had to lean on, their principles. Well, how do they relate to what God is talking about? Because now we at a big, huge decision where you know, I can't just go off my feelings. Oh, he ain't like Barack Obama. He ain't like what he did, the first black president. He racist, he this, he that. And so, you know, God showed me how the Bible says that the tongue has the power of life and death in it. You know, I can speak a thing, I can speak it, and I can speak some wickedness, and I can put it out there in the airways. I can put it out, and I can keep putting it out to you. You know, I done broke somebody, or I done set the stage for evil. I done set the stage for hate. You know, it ain't just that person. It's me too. I'm running my mouth talking hateful things, and I'm putting it all in the atmosphere. And so one day I saw the president, and this was before, I want to say, he caught the virus. And I saw him, and it was a clear cut scene where I can say, you know, now I see what God mean about the full armor of God and having a shield of faith whereby you can, you know, curtail the enemy's darts. You know, you can shield yourself from his wickedness that he throwing at you. And so it just looked like the man had so many darts coming from him. You know, some people in his own Republican Party throwing, you know, stuff at him. The Democratic Party throwing they darts, and then you got the black folk throwing they darts, and you got some liberal white folks throwing they darts, and you just and then leaders of other nations throwing they darts, and so everybody, and I just saw a beat down man. And when they said he had the virus, I was like, you know, I'm kind of glad, Lord, he caught it. I pray he be all right, but I hope that he, you know, just go and get some rest, because he need to rejuvenate. You know, we done threw some stuff out at him. He wasn't the only one throwing wickedness. It was some of us in the pulpit as well. I heard it for myself. And so you ask people, well, how you praying for the, you know, the man, which the Bible say, pray for your leaders, pray for your enemies, pray, stay in the prayer, pray for folks. You couldn't tell me. A lot of people can't say how they pray because they not. They don't have it in their heart. Which the Bible talk about our heart being, you know, wicked. Who can know it? So it ain't just him. It's all of us. And so, long story short, all I can go by is his principles. So where does he reflect God up in here? Who talking God's principles out of these two candidates? Because trust and believe we gonna get judged someday for our foolishness. One day we gonna stand before the Most High, and we gonna have to explain to the Lord our conversation, our deeds in the earth, all the things God might have said, I want you to do this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth, and we just ignored and did not pay him any mind, did our own thing, thought our own thing, said our own words. Didn't matter how much we hurt one another, we just kept on walking in our own glory, basically. I know, I've been practicing to get on here and talk about this video for a long time, because, you know, I didn't really know how to come at it. But long story short, you know, I need more time. I don't know about y'all. You might have your act together when God come and judge this thing, and, you know, drop the hammer down on us for our wickedness. I don't want to be standing next door to the enemy, next door to somebody who was all right with all this foolishness. I want to be, you know, you ever had a sibling that got whooped and you was close enough to him to feel the belt yourself? I want to be well out of the way. And I'm sorry, Lord, I'm not ready for it yet. I need some more time. And so, and I believe we'll be extended more time with a man who don't believe in destroying what God created. He didn't create same-sex marriage, and that's just simply all there is to it. I'm not hating on you. I'm not. I love you, and I believe you in a state of confusion. And I know I probably have a laundry list of people saying, stuff out the way about me. Maybe throw some stuff in there that I didn't say. And so I'm just doing as the relative said. Tell the world, don't be afraid. Tell the world. And I said, and even the Lord said, tell it. Don't hide that you're gonna vote this way. And so here we go, y'all. And you go in that booth, you ought to really pray before you mark off who you're gonna vote for. We got a serious fate awaiting. So, thank you. See ya.